Podcasts are hot right now. How do I know? Well, you're listening to one right now, aren't you? But you might be wondering, how on earth do I get my voice out there and start my own podcast? It all seems so intimidating. Between hosting and platforms and monetization, it can get real complicated real quick. Well, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. We started this podcast over 2 years ago, not knowing clue one on how to do it. So how do we do it? We did it with Anchor. Anchor is the free podcast app with creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. And Anchor will distribute your podcast for you, so it can be heard on all the platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. And everybody likes money, right? Well, you can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So go right now, download the free Anchor app, or go to Anchor FM to get started. It's the eCommerce Minute, your daily dose of e-commerce, tech, and retail news with your host, John Suder, Bart Mroz, and Brittany Blackman. The eCommerce Minute is a production of SUMO Heavy, a digital commerce consulting firm located in Brooklyn, New York, and Philadelphia. Find us on the web at sumoheavy.com. It's eCommerce Minute episode 720.
In today's episode, Walmart shutters Jet.com.
For quite some time now, we've been reporting on Walmart's never-ending struggle to compete with Amazon. Unfortunately, the company's expensive effort to take on Amazon with a digitally native brand didn't go quite as planned. Amid the coronavirus crisis and its impact on the retail industry, Walmart quietly announced in its quarterly report that it would be discontinuing Jet.com, the online-only marketplace that it acquired in 2016 when it was just over a year old for $3 billion with a B. The company was founded in 2014 by e-commerce wunderkind Mark Lowry, who had previously sold Diapers.com to Amazon, along with Mike Hannaran and Nate Faust. According to Walmart's Q1 earnings release, the decision to shut down Jet.com is due to the continued strength of the Walmart.com brand, with the company citing the Jet acquisition as critical to accelerating our omni strategy. While they tried to put a positive spin on the situation, the numbers tell a different story. Last year, Walmart lost about $2 billion on its online e-commerce operations. The company is looking to refocus its business with its retail locations at the core, a key area that Walmart holds the edge over Amazon. Yet the news of Jet.com's discontinuation is both a surprise and somewhat expected. It's a surprise because the continued impact of COVID-19 has led to a surge of people shopping online, including store pickup and delivery, ship to home, ship from store, and marketplace channels. So it appeared that Walmart might have wanted to double down on its online efforts. The other side of the coin is that in reality, Jet.com hadn't shaped up to be the jewel in the crown that Walmart had hoped it would become, going through a number of restructuring attempts over the years as e-commerce overall continued to bleed red. But Chief Executive Doug McMillon said, given the chance, he would do the deal a second time. Quote, absolutely, would do that all over again, end quote, McMillon told CNBC's Becky Quick in an exclusive interview. If you look at the trajectory of our business, it changed when we made that acquisition, end quote. Quote, not only did we pick up Mark Lowry, we picked up fulfillment centers, a lot of expertise that ended up paying off, end quote. RIP Jet.com. We followed this one from the beginning. We really thought it was going to, use a cliche, we thought Jet was going to take off. And then it sputtered a little bit. So if you remember, old school listeners, we did all those hot and heavy stories in 2016, 2017, 2018, where it was Walmart was snapping up all these brands and doing all these things. And we really thought that Walmart was going to become this whole digitally native brand conglomeration. And here we are 2020, they've either sold or absorbed or gotten rid of most of those acquisitions. But according to McMillon, he thinks the Jet.com was a positive only because what did they get? What do we always say, Bart? They bought the data, they bought the expertise, and they got Mark Lowry. That's definitely a positive for them. But it's
for now.
For now. Yeah, I mean,
yeah, it was a concept going through all of the pieces on this and seeing like how much they were really trying to spin it positively. Like, guys, it's fine. It's fine.
It's
like,
good.
We got Mark Lowry. Like, we're chilling. Like, I need you to know. It's so like intense.
Yeah.
The insight I have here just kind of underlines that because Doug McMillon said with 2020 hindsight, he would do the Jet deal, quote, all over again, and added, if you look at the trajectory of our business, it changed when we made that acquisition.
Yeah.
So they're really putting together their facts and figures to justify their decision here.
Yeah, I mean, he's not going to tell investors, "Oops, we screwed up."
Well, I mean, remember?
Could you imagine?
Remember back they were talking about how Walmart stores make $1 billion every month or whatever.
Yeah,
and,
whatever it is.
Jet.com was losing $1 billion. And they're like, this is not okay.
Derp. Yeah, and they tried to skew. I mean, Bart, you remember this is I guess it was 2018. And it was like, Walmart is going to be the brand for millennials moving forward. Just you wait and see. And we always said, that sounds great on paper, but the rest of the universe connotates Walmart as the bargain place to shop. I personally still do not appreciate the in-store Walmart experience, but I have come around on their online. Since all this COVID stuff, I've been comparing apples to oranges using the Walmart app, using the Target app, and obviously using Amazon.com. Amazon was sputtering there for a while because they were trying to fill basic orders and it was just volume for them. Target loved the buy online, pick up in store. That was fantastic. But unfortunately, their ordering thing is a little convoluted. So when you order dish detergent, you have 3 options: pick it up in store, ship it, or ship it with shipped. And I don't think a lot of people understand that it's an extra $10 if you want to use shipped. So it's a little weird thing. And it's frustrating if you have a cart full of stuff and one of those things, oops, you can only get this shipped by shipped, and then you miss the free shipping. So you're playing this little chess game. And then I would get frustrated, go to Walmart.com, and the crap was there in 2 days. I'd fill my cart. I had no problem.
Yeah.
Walmart, their online is fantastic. And I was always like, Walmart. But I've had great experiences.
Yeah, their online. I mean, you also got to understand they have a full huge lab in San Francisco. So they've been around tech for a while. Just people don't really realize that their e-commerce lab is amazing.
I haven't done their grocery. That was the only one that I didn't do. So I'm actually going to try that out and see how my experience is with that. But again, the boppus we did with Target was, we pulled up and the lady I shut the car off and she was standing there at my car with the bags. I was like, this is great. And I think,
nice.
We said that in other podcasts, like that's going to stay. I think they're going to open their eyes and realize how much time it's going to save them, even if they have to pay a little bit more. Kind of stuff is worth it. But anyway, with Jet, RIP Jet.com, wonder what's going to happen with that URL. I guess Walmart will just hold on to it or just redirect it. But it's a shame. It was a cool brand and it was a cool idea, but Jet didn't take off. Let's do a few stats. Walmart's e-commerce business is up 74% compared to Q1 2019, with the company citing increased demand for grocery pickup and delivery services due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The company said it saw growth of less than 10% in its core U.S. market and said it would be withdrawing guidance for fiscal 2021. The company's earnings report noted that revenue for the company this quarter was $134.6 billion with a B, an increase of $10.7 billion, or 8.6%, actually beating expectations. Walmart said that the company's net sales and operating results were significantly affected by the outbreak of COVID-19, which I am sick of talking about. You guys get anything else?
Nope.
No.
All right, that's your e-commerce minute for today. We'll see you on the internet tomorrow.
That's it for today's show. If you like the show, do us a favor and subscribe or leave us a review on iTunes. And don't forget, you can now listen to the e-commerce minute on your Amazon device. Just add e-commerce minute to your flash briefing. And finally, if you have a comment or suggestion or just want to say hi, find us on social media at SUMO Heavy.